What was that?
If you ever move into a new house and find a locked room, don't open it. I learned that too late. The first night, it started with scratching. Not rats, not pipes, too deliberate for that. Long, slow drags across the walls, as though fingernails were searching for a way out. I told myself it was nothing. Houses creak, wood shifts, but then came the whispers. Words that weren't words, syllables broken like someone trying to speak through water. The door was at the very end of the hallway. Old lock, layers of paint sealing its frame. But locks don't creak open on their own. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard it. The click of metal, the groan of hinges, and the faintest breath of air colder than the rest of the house. Something had stepped out, and it wasn't going back in. This story begins the week I moved in. And by the end, you'll understand why I can't ever go home again. I first signed the lease. I thought I was lucky. A whole house, 2 bedrooms, old wooden floors, even a backyard with a dying oak, for less than a 1-bedroom apartment in the city. The landlord was strange. Gray hair, wide smile, shirt stained with coffee. He jingled a set of antique keys and said, "Don't worry about the locked door. Storage, old junk, best not to mess with it." I didn't ask questions. Why would I care about one locked door? But even in those first days, something felt wrong. The hallway outside that door was colder. The light seemed to dim whenever I passed it. And sometimes, I thought I heard faint movement from behind the wall. I convinced myself I was imagining things. Everyone does when they move somewhere new. But one night, I came home and found the door cracked open. Just a sliver. Enough to taste the cold draft pouring through. I pushed. The hinges shrieked. Dust rose, choking the air. The smell hit first. Mildew, rot, something sour and metallic. My phone's flashlight swept the room. A stained mattress sagged in the corner, surrounded by fast food wrappers and bottles. But the walls, that's what froze me. They were covered in drawings. Childlike scrolls of stick figures with hollow eyes. Crude sketches of the house. And then, of me. My face, over and over, each one more twisted than the last. Some of the pages were dated, weeks before I'd even moved in. I stumbled back. My foot hit something under the mattress. A Polaroid. My kitchen, taken from outside the window. Me standing there, cooking, the taste of iron filled my mouth. Someone had been here, watching me, living behind that door all along. And then the scratching started. Not from the room, from the walls around me. After that, sleep became impossible. Every night brought something new. Footsteps in the hallway. Slow, deliberate, pressing weight into the boards. My doorknob rattling softly, as if someone was testing it. One night, I woke to breathing. Heavy, wet, pressed right against the wood of my bedroom door. Then came the drag of fingernails across it. Long patient, waiting. I called the police. By the time they arrived, the house was silent. They searched every room, even the one I'd opened. Empty, just bare walls. The officer gave me a look I'll never forget. Probably the pipes. Old houses do strange things. But pipes don't leave damp footprints in the kitchen that vanish into the wall. Neighbors noticed me staring at the place the next day. An old man shook his head and muttered, "You're not the first. People never last long in that house." When I asked what he meant, he turned away. Some rooms were never meant to be opened. That night, my phone lit up. Photos I hadn't taken. Me, asleep in bed. My closet door creaked open, clothes swaying like something invisible had brushed past. And then, the worst. At 2 a.m., I felt a weight press into my mattress. Slowly, carefully, I turned my head. A figure sat at the edge of the bed. Its head tilted, shoulders hunched, eyes too wide, reflecting pale light. It didn't blink. It didn't breathe. It only watched. When I whispered, "Get out!" it whispered the same words back, in my own voice. The lamplight revealed more. Its face was stretched, wrong, like a mask mold too thin. My smile twisted across its mouth, but wider. Its eyes bulged glassy and wet, like marbles forced into the sockets. It leaned forward. Its voice cracked like broken speakers. "Get out!" And then it spoke my secrets. Things I had never told anyone. Passwords. My mother's phone number. My ex's name. It wasn't just mimicking me. It was becoming me. The smell grew thicker. Damp breath, mildew, rot. Its nails were long, yellow, curling. They dragged slow circles into the blanket between us. And the scratching returned. Not from one place. From everywhere. The walls. The ceiling. The floor. Nails clawing in dozens, maybe hundreds of frantic drags. The room wasn't just hiding one thing. It was hiding many. My body moved before my mind caught up. I bolted, throwing myself through the door. Behind me, the figure didn't move. It only smiled, my broken smile, as the walls shook with scratching. I ran without packing. No clothes, no charger, nothing. Just the sound of my heart pounding louder than the tires on the road. The whole drive, I felt it, like someone sat in the back seat, leaning forward, smiling with my face. Every glance in the rearview mirror made my stomach clench. By the time the gas light blinked on, I'd put miles between me and that house. I booked a room in a cheap roadside motel. Distance, I told myself. Distance would save me. But that night, I woke to scratching. Slow, steady, coming from behind the headboard. I pressed my ear to the wall. Fingernails dragged across the plaster, back and forth, searching. Then my phone buzzed. A text from my own number. A photo, taken seconds ago. Me, sitting on the motel bed, staring at my phone. The angle was wrong, like it had been taken from inside the room. And in the reflection of the window, I saw it. Me, but not me. Smiling. The scratching grew violent, rattling the walls. Dozens of hands clawing to break through. I thought leaving would save me, but it didn't stay behind. Now, no matter where I go, it follows. The whispers, the nails, the reflection that lags behind. Last night, I found hours of recordings on my phone, my voice whispering things I never said. My thoughts, my fears, my secrets. It doesn't just copy me anymore. It's replacing me. And I know this much. It won't stop with me. Once you've seen it, once you've heard it, once you've opened the door, it doesn't stay locked. It spreads. So if you ever find a sealed room in your house, don't touch it. Don't step inside. Because what I let out that night is still here. Still watching. Still scratching. And if you're hearing this now, maybe it's already with you. Don't open the locked door. Don't ever open it.